I do some other content. I do sing and stuff, and I do talk about perimenopause and menopause and all that. I've just started to, actually, but hey, it's whatever, innit? Look in the mirror. Yeah, there is some good on here. You know, there are some really good creators as well, to be fair, but they, like I said, they don't get, you know, it's I don't know, the top creators on here such as CLA, Zach the Brat, Evil Queen Chelsea, they have a platform and have the following for the wrong reasons. You know, it's not a positive, happy sort of platform that they, you know, content. There isn't. It just isn't good what they put out there because it isn't content. Apparently he used to be Emily, but now I think it's got onto his head. He's kind of got greedy because he's always got to be number one, like on the leaderboard or whatever it is. I don't know, rankings. Yeah, there's probably some truth in that, Mags, actually. She does seem to be everywhere, doesn't she? You're entitled to that opinion, Emily. Now, I'm only speaking out about it in the hope that actually people are aware more of their behaviour and don't gift them, especially like the vulnerable people, because those who are perhaps a bit vulnerable and, you know, suffer with mental health or whatever, you know, it only takes a creator to go on and say, oh, this happened to me today, you know, oh, I'm not having a good time with it. Look at Billionaire Gifter, for one. And they then, you know, they'll do a sob story, and then perhaps somebody who's a bit vulnerable on here will take it literally that has happened and believe it, and then they'll gift them. And then, do you know what I mean? They're only on here to line their own pockets, these creators. They don't care about who's the other side of the screen and gifting them. That's, you know, that's how I see it, and it's wrong. Wrinkle, wrinkle, little star. I'm quite proud of my wrinkles, to be fair. I've looked pretty good for my age, actually. Being 45 and all that. I'm not, you know, I'm not worried about showing my wrinkles. Oh dear, how sad. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to be on for much longer. It's actually getting quite boring now, some of these. Yeah, I do. But somebody just said wrinkle, and I have done videos where I haven't had a filter on. That's my point. It's an interesting age, isn't it, Janie, being 45? Oh, thanks, Scale. So, yeah, I will always be me. You know, what you see is what you get. People are either going to like it or they hate it. Same as these greats, I suppose. You know, the ones I talk about that are just really toxic, because they are. It's awful. I'm not going to stop speaking out just because people don't like my opinion. Can't be a rough council chick. Who's a council chick? Yeah, they do worry about it. And that's why they try and get their minions, their mods and whoever else to come and shut them down in their lives and whatever else. Because half of the people in here, no doubt, are, you know, avid supporters of them. Nah, there's nothing wrong with council chicks, to be fair. You know, they're probably the purest hearted people, a lot of council estate people. You know, they all look out for one another, and you don't want to mess with them either, I don't think. Oh, most of them, the top ones are toxic. You know, don't get me wrong, there's a few out there that are lovely. But then the ones that I've been watching on the FYP, they're just all as bad as one another, and it's just not fun to watch. Jade, I am sitting with a filter on. I said when I come on here that I've got a filter on. You know, at the end of the day, I tried turning it off, but I'm not very good on these lives because I haven't done enough to know the ins and outs of how to work them. It isn't the... No, my point was she was on a live and said she had absolutely no filter on, but yet she had a face like as smooth as a baby's bum. No, she didn't. You can't come on a live and say you've got no filter on when actually you can't see one single blemish on someone's face. That is the point I was making. I've got a filter on, you can still see my bloody wrinkles. Do you want to see my nostrils as well? Yes. Yeah. So are you people. Honestly, have you nothing better to do than troll? Get a life. Yeah, she might have insecurities. Everyone's got insecurities. But she does instigate a lot of the hate, and she'll quite happily slate other people and talk about the FYP and bitch and talk about mental health, you know. Delusional Angie, she said some nasty things about her. She said some nasty things about a lot of other creators, actually. And they all do, you know, each other. They're all as bad as one another in that sense. But it doesn't make it right, does it? Oh, for God's sakes. Honestly, I'll be honest, Delusional Angie, she's quite toxic too because it's all the back and forth. She's had police called out to her house, and when they could have actually been somewhere else, probably saving someone else's life, for all we know. You know, Marcus and Ems, police have been called to hers because she's been smashing the place up because she's absolutely off her face. What's that all about? They're wasting, you know, the emergency services time when actually it could be for somebody in need. And yet this is all on a live, these things that are happening. And TikTok does nothing about it. You all watch it. I'm not saying all of you in here, but it's true. And then you gift these people for their behaviour. There's so many things wrong with what they do. It's wrong on many levels what they do. And I don't understand why other people can't see it for what it is and how wrong it is that TikTok allow it and allow the gifting. There's no cap on gifting. They allow people to be abusive, racist, homophobic, ableist, all the rest of it. It is always allowed on these lives. And yet if anyone else reports them, like reports a video, say that it's disgusting, it's then that comes back no violation. What's that all about? Yeah, I have seen Ems. I actually sympathise with them because I don't know what her past is. I don't agree that she should be on lives, absolutely intoxicated, but I don't, you know, I just see snippets because you can watch from the outside. I don't go in to give them the views all the time, so to speak, but you see it all the time. It's all over the FYP, isn't it? But I do think, you know, she needs help. There's a few creators on here that I think need help, and they rely on social media because they're either lonely, you know, they can't get out of the rut that they're in. They need, you know, people to help them, not sort of egg them on and support their stupidity in their lives, because that's what it is at the end of the day. You know, she needs to go, you know, get off the alcohol, drugs, or whatever it is she's on. No, I don't prolifically report, no. Yeah, I agree, Scales. Definitely. The downward spiral is just out of control now. She's not going to be around for much longer the way she's going. fillers. God. Honestly, that's the thing. When people join the live and they haven't been here from the beginning, I'm not repeating myself. I told you why I got filters on. 'Cause I'm not very good at doing the, sorting out the app thing. I did try and take them off, but I just thought, sod it, I'll go with it. Scouse Slayer's sister, no. Oh, I'm just being me. You either like it or you don't like it. I'm not going to lose any sleep over this. I have a life outside of TikTok. I just don't like what these creators stand for and the message they're putting out there. They just shouldn't have the platforms they got, and that's the bottom line. Anyway, I'm going to end it there because my children are coming home from school soon and I have a life. Have a good day, guys. Thank you for the, kind comments. The rest of you need to get a life. Bye.